No, that's an engine rattler.
Take it apart.
I'll help you.
No, I don't know what I'm doing.
You've only done this like a million times.
So it's your turn to learn.
Have at it. I need my stool.
Welcome to day 2 of tearing apart Bobby's Evo 10. Today, I'm mad. Today we're tearing apart the engine. That's the engine. Okay.
That's the engine.
Here's the plan. Subframe, transfer, all coming off the engine, of course. And then the engine's gonna go on the engine stand, and then we're gonna dissect. We're gonna pop all the accessory components off right here. Intake manifold, turbo kit, and pop off the head.
Let's see what's cooking.
And see what's up. So, should be a nice chill day in the shop. So let's party.
You know, Devin, something just seems a little off today.
Why?
I think you need some more coffee.
Why did you get so close?
Just to make sure you actually drank it. Now do a heel click to show us all you've got energy now.
I can't, I broke my back. Spinal.
Explain what?
Here we have it. Long block with accessories is on the stand. We're gonna go ahead and rip it apart, starting with turbo kit, moving on to intake side, well, just the intake manifold, and last but not least, the accessories. All this good stuff over here. If you look closely, you can see she's got a fluid damper pulley, some nice metal Genesis idlers. Like, this thing's got everything. So it's kind of cool. And then we can move on to some engine stuff. We'll get to that later. For now, let's just get it down bare. I like it bare and raw. No accessories required.
Look at all that. I'm gonna say.
So we got her down to the bare bones. I'm gonna go ahead, pop the timing components off, valve cover off, and then the head. You scared?
Well, yeah. What do I do with it? Do I set it down?
You're gonna set it on the ground. I see you got Calford cams, upgraded springs and retainers, and I think you got plus ones all around. Valves. For an ego here.
What are you even looking for?
I'll show you. Head gasket is going to be perfect. Come on, girl. Tell me what happened. Coolant has entered the chat on cylinder 3. Let's check it out real quick. So there's not a ton of craziness going on with the gasket, but check out the head real quick, all right? Let's take a gander. She's pretty warped and beat up right here. You can actually feel it with your finger. I wish you guys could feel this. How do I show that better? You see that right there? That's the sealing surface for the gasket. Very, very toasted. If we come over to here, you can see cylinder 3 is a little rusty. That's where coolant was chilling. There's a nice ring on the sleeve where the rings were actually sitting as it was rusting away. Some rust at the top of the cylinder. Clear signs of a lifted head. Not a big deal. All the other cylinders look fine. What we're gonna do is we're just gonna do this the right way the first time around. So this entire engine's getting rebuilt. I kind of already knew that from the start. So I'd much rather just refresh it now. New rings. Of course the pistons are fine, the rods are fine, the crank's fine, the block is fine. The oil pan is fine. Wow. The head should be good. Of course it needs to be resurfaced. The block should be good. So we're gonna do new bearings, of course, rings, all new gaskets, just a complete refresh on Bobby's engine. And then we can turn her back up to the moon. And she's gonna make 838 wheel. It's my current guess. So yeah, I'm gonna continue tearing this thing down. I need to drop the head off. I don't think I need to drop the block off anywhere. We can just hone it here. But I'm gonna go ahead and pop the pan real quick. Well, Bobby's here. Bobby's leaving in a minute. But we wanna pop the pan together and see how messed up the bearings are, because clearly this thing had more coolant in the oil than oil in the oil. Does that make sense? Does that make sense?
It does.
Beautiful. Yeah, bearings look good. Bearings are beautiful, which I like, even though it doesn't really matter, but it does to me. A little bit of wear, nothing to be ashamed of. So we removed piston and rod number 2. Rod bearings have a little bit of wear, nothing major. Rod is perfect, piston's perfect. Wait, is this 3? No, this is 2. Everything's beautiful. I'm happy because now Bobby has nice parts that aren't broken. So we're all good.
It's good to know.
I'm gonna keep tearing this thing down. Bobby's leaving, and then I need to clean the shop. Holy shit.
It is a mess.
It is a mess. So let's get this thing completely torn down, and then we can drop some parts off, and back in a week we could have this thing done if we wanted. But I gotta fix that hunk of shit first. Huh. Okay, goodbye, Bobby. Okay, we got the shop all cleaned up. Look how beautiful. So we got the whole entire engine apart. And initially I'm like, okay, cool. This thing would have ran perfectly fine, which it still did, right? It still fired up. But then I got to peeking around at some goodies. Now this isn't nothing major, but I think over time it would have been major. Like it's not major right now because it's torn apart, Bobby. Okay. But check this out. So this is how piston and rod combo should be, right? Because as it goes up in the cylinder, it goes like this, and then when it comes back down, it goes like that. So it's got to spin freely.
Okay.
Nice levering action. Beautiful. Now this is number 3, okay? Your wrist pin, so the pin that goes to the piston and the rod, it's called the wrist pin, right? As you can see, when I move the rod, it moves with the rod. So for some reason it's stuck inside the rod.
Almost bent a rod there.
No.
Oh.
Yeah, I don't think it's bent a rod. So I just need to figure out what to do there. So I'm sure these are CP pistons, that's what they are. I'm sure some machine shop could probably get that dialed in for me. I don't know if it just needs to be polished or if the wrist pin's a little messed up. We'll take care of that later. But yeah, this is piston and rod out of number 3. And
Number 3 was the sus one.
Number 3 was the sus one for sure. I'm still so amazed. So I'm gonna drop this head off tomorrow. I hope it can be resurfaced. If it can't, we're gonna be sad as a combined effort. But other than that, man, everything's titties, man. Yeah, man.
Man.
Like this crank is nice. Of course, it's gonna be polished. But yeah, there's no white bearings. All the bearings look beautiful. Block looks beautiful. Just a nice solid hone on her, and she'll be golden. So gonna wrap it up here. I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. Bobby, congratulations on your severely built engine not being completely dicked.
Thank you.
You'll be. And yeah, that's a wrap, my friends.
I was actually going for something else.
My belly? Thought so. Goodbye, Bobby. Let's go train legs. Goodbye, friends.